Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, deitybrand Talks. I am Dawn. You could be doing anything with your time, yet you're here with me. And it is for that reason I say to you, gratitude. I do appreciate you. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome in, okay? Guys, keep in mind, we are all in different places, in different spaces along our journey. So the cards may speak to us all differently, okay? I'm not going to be too long on here. I just wanted to definitely get on here today. As you know, today is a portal, the 111 portal, which is my favorite number. So I wanted to get on here and do a reading, just something quick. This is going to be a different kind of reading, guys. I know normally I do clarity and insight on what's going on behind the scenes, but this is going to be like a reflective reading, okay? I hope you all are well. We are in November, guys. That is crazy. Time just flew by. This year is literally over now. So today, as you manifest, and let me turn this down. As you manifest, okay, make sure your intentions are clear. Manifesting and change, transformation, good things into your life, okay? You know, surround yourself around positive energies and moving forward, how you see yourself moving forward, the changes you see, the releases that you plan on releasing, things like that. It's important. And it's just crazy because when I first started shuffling, the first card was love. Hey, Estelle Core. Hey, Estelle Core. You guys, as you guys come in, don't forget to click that thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. But look, as I split the deck, what does that look like to y'all? A portal. Okay, so, and child is here. This is you visiting your younger self. You are healing right now, collective. I love to see it. So we're going to do some reflective work tonight. So I'm going to show you what I want y'all to do. And it's never too late because we're in the energy. Listen, abundance. Manifesting abundant energy. Okay? Now, y'all know I still got to go into the tarot. So we're going to see what comes out that we need to. Hey, Brittany. If you got a white candle, if not, just get you a white candle. You know, white candle serves all purposes. It serves purposes for anything you're trying to manifest. But you're going to light that candle, okay, for this portal. You can do it tomorrow, okay? Don't feel like if you don't have it tonight, it's not going to happen. No, you can do this at any time. But I just wanted to do something special for you guys and show you guys this tonight. So get you a white candle, okay? And you're going to write down all the things that you want to manifest into your life and your journey coming towards starting now and going into the new year of 2026. Okay? And don't just stop there. You got to do the work as well. And don't just expect to manifest things into your life and expect change and you're not willing to do the self-reflection, because that can also serve as a mirror. Okay? So self-reflection is needed. I got all my cards out, so we're going to begin. I'm not going to hold y'all because I know it's pretty late, and also, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's important to correct yourself as soon as you start speaking negatively towards yourself, or you're surrounding yourself around people and you hear them talking negatively towards themselves or around you. Cut it short. We don't have time for that. Cut it short. Look, I'm telling you, you are manifesting. For some of you, you could be manifesting love, or this is just, you having support around you. Y'all, we're going to begin. Divine spirit guides, angel, ancestors, and ascended masters of my highest white light. Please close out all doors, any doors that is not of you, that is not to you, that is not from you. Please block out all meddling energies. Please use me as a vessel so I may speak clearly to the collective. Clear, concise, and precise messages, only divine spirit. Please block out all meddling energies and all evil eyes, any negative energy, any low vibrational energy sent towards me and my platform. May it be returned to the sender 10,000-fold. I know you have this evening planned, but please keep me in the collective in your favor, God. Amen. Y'all, we're going to begin. I'm not going to hold y'all. All right. You guys, as you guys come in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified when I go live and when I post any other videos, okay? I see something about family here. This does not have to be blood. You know, blood does not make you family. Some of you could be reconnecting with family, celebrating Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius. We are in Scorpio season, about to go into Sagittarius season. So you could be celebrating with family. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. For some of you, you could be celebrated in the spirit realm. This could be sensitive. It's something about come through double digits. Something about 1133, 3311, or 3113, 1331. Okay, we have the number 31 and the number 13. 44, so 444, the number 8. Something was a constant cycle. It was like you felt like you were on a hamster wheel, but that is ending. You could be laughing, hanging out with friends, okay? Surrounding yourself around friendships, the number 25, the number 14. What did I say about that reflection? That self-reflection. This is how you're going to be able to open up this portal and go through this portal and get those things you're trying to manifest. I'm telling you, thank you, Spirit. So we're going to get into something really quick, and then I'm going to get off this because this is a positive reading. Yeah, this is all about self-reflection. Somebody wearing, what am I telling you? Straight on point. This is all about self-reflection. When you find yourself around people, whether that's friends or family, anybody that is negative, you got to release that. It's time to release that. Okay, duality here, being able to, the spiritual journey is not about love and light. I know you often see people and they're like, oh, spirituality and love and light. No, that's unrealistic. It's about tapping into your dark side and your light side, duality, being able to release that mask that you wear so well. We all wear so well. We all have insecurities in some way, shape, or form, or just things we need to correct within ourselves. Okay. But this is you really aligning that energy within you. Okay, collective, coming to that mass, bringing yourself home to yourself, releasing the veil, releasing that mask, and just being your unapologetic, inauthentic self. Just be authentic, be who you are. Learning yourself, learning who you are. Because look, this is all about self-reflection. That's going to open that door. What did I say? This is the way through it. You got to reflect first, collective. So this is clearly about reflection. So with duality, I don't know why I'm being guided to read that for you guys. Let me read this. And if you're hearing, not all, but for some of you that caught on to it, hearing that it sounds like a loud ring. Okay, if you heard that, it's something about that, you're going to be getting downloads soon. Not all caught on to it, but for those who did, okay? Duality. Life is a state of permanent duality. Like yin and yang, there must be the right touch of darkness and light, and the right touch of light and dark. For there to be perfect balance, we need to I'm sorry, y'all. Let me start this over. I'm rushing. Like yin and yang, there must be the right touch of darkness and light, and the right touch of light and darkness for there to be perfect balance. We need some bad to appreciate the good and some good to understand the bad. You need the right touch of masculinity in your femininity and conversely. And this applies to everything. If there is too much or too little of one or the other, everything is unbalanced and nothing works. This card indicates that the situation needs to be rebalanced. Between black and white, there is a little bit of gray in the middle, neutral ground, a mix of both. Take a step back and analyze the situation, then take action in the most just, thought out, and balanced way you can. Okay? I love that. So, embracing that, just understanding that it's okay to balance out that energy. Sometimes you got masculines just being so masculine in their ego, and then you got feminines thinking that they have to be so feminine to achieve relationships, love, marriage. Society views women, us, as a certain way. We have to be this way to be considered feminine. But you got to understand, all of us have masculinity and femininity in us that creates a balanced energy. You got to know when to use it. I'm a feminine, I'm a mother. I need to know when to nurture and love and, be there for my kids, that motherly energy. But I also need to understand when I need to be that other side, which is tough love. Because how would they learn? Me just pouring all love into them and, oh, it's okay, that soft love, when that's not real. I got to prepare them for the world, outside of home. So it's about just being yourself. Release the mask, be who you are. And those things that you need to reflect on to heal, we all have, in some way, shape, or form, things we need to correct in ourselves. I'm on a journey just like you. So we're all in this together, and just no judgment. Now, this is what I wanted to get to. Someone has someone in the spiritual realm that is very proud of you. Celebration is here. You could be seeing this person in your dreams. This person's birthday could be coming up with celebration or past. Someone, and this could be touchy for some of you. That's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. With the door here, this person could have, she's wearing a blue dress. Someone like the color blue. Here's blue again. This is giving me a feminine energy. Someone loves the color blue. That's deep. Loves the color blue. Blue hair. I'm seeing a lot of blue. Someone could have been, for some of you, cremated, or for some of you, someone's definitely in, because this is giving me the energy of like an urn. Okay. Someone like to go dancing. Someone like music. You are being celebrated in the spiritual realm. Someone loves the color blue. Yeah. You're being asked to step out in nature, though. Something about perfume. It's a scent. You could be smelling oranges, or here's that white candle, but it's something about a scent here. Some flowers. It's some flowers here. Do that altar. Thank you, Spirit. Do that altar. Do the altar. Fresh flowers are needed. Now, November represents rest for our ancestors, okay? For those of you that don't know, November represents rest. That is when our ancestors are resting. I forget what it's called. Let me see. It's called, I'll type it in below. I never could. Moetsi we do Batsy. I'm going to type it in and pin it once I end this reading. but our ancestors are resting during this time. It's very important still to all that work our ancestors have been putting in to protect us, to give us those messages we need, fighting for us in the spiritual realm. So, those doors we weren't in those rooms we were in, I'm sorry, that they were protecting us in, those eyes, placing them eyes on even the enemy. We need to make sure that we are giving our ancestors flowers, water, libation. Okay? So for some of you, fresh flowers, whatever their favorite color was, if you know it, if they had a certain candy they liked, a certain scent, put it on that altar for them. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Reflection is important though. And if you guys need to, I'm gonna make sure I save this. Yeah, taking action too in beauty. Yeah, what am I telling you? This is a mother. This is someone's mother. I'm telling you, in blue, the color blue, someone's mother. This is giving me Aquarius energy for some of you. Someone's mother could have been an Aquarius, but it's something about Aquarius season. And look, it's a lot of blue. But, ooh, that's crazy. I'm telling you, yeah. Somebody has been waiting. Somebody about to cross over officially. I'm about to cry. Somebody about to cross over officially. So if I can explain it, I'm able to tap over into the spirit realm to go in depth. But if I'm unable to pick it up, that means they are officially like crossover heaven, or there's certain access points we're not able to receive the downloads. But somebody, the reason why this mother has been holding on is because somebody right now, like I said, the number 8 is something about the number 8 feeling like unrest, or just like on a hamster wheel, like things have not been going as you planned. The world is yours and you are surrounded with love. Your mother loves you. Look at that heart as I say that. Yeah, this is someone's child. This is a message for someone's child. Okay, you are surrounded with love. You have family, friends. Okay, someone's mother could have been a fire sign, an Aquarius. Yeah, someone's mother is definitely about to cross over, but things are renewing for you once you release the burden. Someone's trying to, even though you might not feel like you have like control issues, or you have things planned out, it's time to release that and just go with the flow. Listen, release it. You're learning, you're on your spiritual journey. There's family. This is family surrounding you. And also understanding that renewal is here. Shedding your old skin, renewal, release the past. It's time to let it go. We're not repeating what did I say? This is somebody's child. Your guides. Thank you, Spirit. And this is you manifesting. You have luck on your side. But I feel that energy of worrying because I just got like butterflies in my stomach. Someone's mother. 1122 could resonate as well. Yeah, you're on a journey. Someone's mother could have been a Leo. Yeah, it's time to release. There it is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you need to release. And right now, this is going to be tough because that dark night of the soul, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not easy, but it's worth it at the end when you can say you're at peace, okay? All right, so we're going to move on, you guys. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages. Yeah, it's time for you to get grounded as well. Take your time. And right now, as you're learning, this is a lesson here. Thank you, Spirit. So with learning coming out, it's something about a lesson that needs to be learned. Slow down. Fire. That you might take action too quick. That's confirmation. Slow down. Listen, good luck. Good fortune is in your side. And something about them full moon. Maybe paying attention to the moon cycles. Somebody's definitely watching over you, though. Excuse me, guys. I just got thirsty just that quick. Somebody definitely needs to put water on their ancestral altar. But healing energy is here. So you're healing from something. What does the collector need to know? You need to set boundaries. Somebody is wearing a mask around you, or this could be you wearing a mask, collective. Okay, take it as it resonates. You need to set boundaries here using your discernment. That's confirmation. When it comes to 111, that also talks about discernment, intuition. I'm telling you, I did feel that you're coming out of stormy, like things just being chaotic or not making sense, or just people's mask falling off. You got people probably trying to come back in. You could be receiving calls from people you felt betrayed from. They feel your energy moving on, but keep going. Your ships will sail if you don't do this work. Okay. What else? Step out in nature. That's the truth. What's the truth? Some of you could be traveling. Oh. Wow, that's deep. You need to know whoever this was, and then I'm going to move on from this. Someone's mother wants them to know they're okay. Safe travel and relief. Somebody wonders if they don't, it's like you don't know. It's like, is your mom okay? Is everything okay? Your mom is safe. You are growing. Listen, there's that portal again. Release the burden. Your mom is going home, honey. But you need to also go home to yourself. This is you revisiting your childhood and just healing things, that releasing them first of all. Some of you have been holding on to something for a long time, definitely on a spiritual journey, past life, and transformation. Yeah, this has been a karmic path, lessons, spiritual lessons here. And you are protected. Things are shifting for you, collective, okay? But whoever wanted to know if your mom is safe, she could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. Yeah, it's like you have been getting downloads. Courage is here again. Someone could definitely be a Leo. You're really close with your mother. I know this is, I don't know who needed to hear this, but it's a reason it's coming out. 11/22 is your baby's birthday. I've been visiting my past loved ones since I was little. Been getting, oh wow. Y'all, I love this energy. Definitely nowhere today. I said, do it then. It's a reason that you're being guided to do that. Okay. And guys, if you're just coming in, towards the end, I'm going to talk more about this candle. Okay. If you have a candle, definitely get your notes, get like a pen, paper, so I'm going to go over it again on what to do. Okay. You could do it tomorrow, but still write it down so you can do it properly. Okay. All right. So, definitely they're okay though. Somebody has not been at peace. They're okay. And they want you to know it's okay for you. They trust that you're going to be okay because you're a strong person. You're not a weak person. Whoever's mother this is though, they're you and this person have similarities. Okay. And I'm hearing somebody cussing. That's crazy. Somebody's funny. They cussed a lot. Close friendship between the two. Like you could have been very close with this person, but they want you to know it's okay. Release the burden, release the worry, release it, because you got to trust that God got you, and you've been manifesting for a long time and they're coming. You just got to trust that God got you, honey. That's what I'm hearing, honey. You got to trust it, honey. Trust it that it's going to be okay. Someone's name could be Honey. Someone could have used that word a lot. Someone could have been a Sagittarius. We are coming in focus. No distractions. You could have been distracted. Yeah, divine timing is coming in divine timing. You could have been distracted. You had some some distractions around you in the past, but moving forward, you need to release that. So write that down. That's one thing, collective, you need to release. I release all distractive energies, anything causing distractions. And if it's like you procrastinating, you need to release that energy. Like I release that energy of procrastination. Okay. Listen and give gratitude to the universe. Don't just ask the universe for things and, just ask. So you got to also show gratitude to the universe. Thank you, God, for what you already have. And understand this as well. You can't fool the universe. You can't fool God. Don't just ask for it and then give gratitude because you feel like it's going to get you what you are asking for and manifesting. You have to really be in that energy. Be thankful. You might not be where you want to be, but still be thankful of where you are. Look at where you were and look at where you are. And even if you feel like that was a decline, still be thankful because we are here. You're here watching me, literally. Some people were not that fortunate. So it's definitely something to be thankful for. And another way you can manifest things, somebody could be a water sign I'm talking to, but you have guides, spirit guides in the spiritual realm definitely guiding you with messages. I just saw messages. But gratitude to what's coming towards me. Gratitude for what I have, but also gratitude, God, for the abundance and the love you've poured into me and what's to come, because more is coming. You welcome, my love. More is coming. You just gotta trust it and know it's coming in and release negativity, you know. And when I say tap into that light energy, yeah, tap into it, but understand this. If somebody came up to you and just popped you in the mouth, are you just gonna stand there? You're gonna protect yourself. So let's be realistic. Protect yourself. Okay? Transmute the energy of any evil eye, any negativity, anything both seen and unseen, known and unknown, and transmute it if you choose to, but also return that shit back. Protect yourself. Okay? Protect yourself. You don't deserve that. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You're definitely going into your north node. Mirror comes out again as I bring out another deck, you guys. Self-reflection. Somebody, because all of a sudden when I got into this reading, somebody has been holding on to like the burden of something for a long time. It's time to release that. Thank you, Spirit. What is the collective needs to know, Spirit? Being concise and precise. There's a mother. Listen, there's a mother here. The color blue. Someone's name could have been blue. Someone likes the color blue though. Any color could resonate, but right now it's just, we're all in different spaces and places along our journey. So the cards speak to us all differently. But for whoever is watching that, just release that burden of, whoever's mother likes the color blue, and trust your intuition. Priestess comes out. How are you being called to step up and lead? Taking action. Akasha. So for some of you, tapping into learning your Akashic records, your guidance is divinely guided. And oh wow, birthing a new age, birthing a new creation, dreaming a new world into being. The ever unfolding rose. Somebody likes roses. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And even when you think things aren't going in your favor, collective, they are. This is deep. They are. The universe is never working against you. Even when you meet someone and you fall for them and you're like, oh my gosh, yes. the person of my dreams, and then it doesn't happen that way, it's something that just did not align between you and that person, or that job you thought you were going to get, it didn't fall through. God has something better in store for you. I promise you. You have to trust. You know, I used to always joke about this, but this is so true. Okay. Hey, Crimson. Oh, wow. I haven't seen you in a minute. Crimson, how you been? I used to always joke about, but it's true if you think about it. If you find $20 on the ground, or if something just so happens to go in your favor, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm lucky. God is blessing me. But then how often do we thank God and say you're lucky when you feel that things you wanted to go in your favor didn't go in your favor? God is still blessing you even then. So that's how you give gratitude. Even when things feel uncomfortable, things feel rocky, people are leaving and dropping like flies, or people are showing you their true intentions. Those people that were wearing masks around you, smiling in your face, and then you just so happen to see that they were not who they were pretending to be, or those times where you just feel burdened or anything. God is still preparing your table, my love. So you got to just say, thank you, God, even in the midst of me going through, because you got to go through it to get there. You got, if God, I always say this too, I know I repeat things, but I hope when you hear certain things, and, especially readings I do like this, you take notes that you could start manifesting it and speaking into your life. If you think about everything you're manifesting, starting from way before you even stumbled across my page, even now, and even beyond here, as you evolve and elevate, everything that you have to go through to get there, if God showed you everything, I promise you, you wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it, because you would see every heartbreak that you had to experience, everybody that has to leave your life, every tear that's going to fall from your eye, every uncomfortable position you're going to be placed in. That's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. That means I'm saying the right things. Trust me. You just got to trust. And I know it's easier said than done when we're going through it, but you just got to trust. Divine has you. For some of you, I'm hearing rain. It's like this, it's a thunderstorm or something where you're at. Some of you like rain sounds or wind chimes. Somebody is hearing wind chimes, or you like wind chimes, or it's like rain sounds. Is significant. It could be raining where you're at, or it's just like it was either raining a couple days ago. For some of you, that could be your tears, but it's okay. I need you to understand it's okay. And I don't know who also needs to hear this. Stop feeling like, for some of you, you know how if we're going through something, we just so happen to get emotional and you're like, I'm sorry. Stop apologizing for experiencing what God has embedded in us, which are emotions. You're not weak. It's okay to not be okay. Anybody that's trying to compare what you're going through to anyone else and to make you feel like why you don't have the right to feel that way, you need to release those energies, because they're not for you. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear that. That is a toxic positive person. It is okay to experience pain. It's no statute on how long you're going to experience it. You could be happy one day and just out the blue be crying because you're still in mourning, or you're still grieving from something that happened, some trauma. Okay. Take your time. Okay. But to yourself, let me say this. You don't dwell there, but don't let anybody tell you when you need to get over something. They're not for you. You need to cut them off immediately. I had someone tell me the other day, she was talking to me, and literally, God bless her, she just lost her mom and had people tell her she's complaining. That pissed me off so bad. It just pissed me off for anyone to say that to her. That is ludicrous to me. Oh, wow. Listen, you are protected. You're protected. You're protected. You're protected. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. I know I said this a couple readings ago. I don't know who has not done that cord cutting. You got somebody harnessing your energy, and I'm going to do that work tonight too. Somebody has been harnessing off your energy, your dharma, your good energy, your good abundance, your good luck, your energy, your light energy. Somebody, they might not have any of their own. They might be so deep in their karma that they just keep doing it to different people. But for whatever reason, that someone is sending that energy towards you, trying to take your energy. You need to call your energy back. So when you take a spiritual shower and you wash away, I need you to imagine yourself washing all that energy. And on this particular day, wash your hair. Start from your crown and work your way down. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. Start from your crown and work your way down. Okay. And wash away, especially like the back of your neck. Wash it off. Wash it all off. Scrub your body. Pray Psalms 91, Psalms 38, Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I should not want. Okay. Just certain Psalms that you definitely, and cleanse your space, sage, smudge. But I need you to literally visualize all this energy, this negative energy, just washing down the drain. Okay. And when you get out that shower, please smile, play positive music while you're doing it. Because it's not just about your circle, your environment. It's about the music you listen to, the movies you watch. Okay. And take yourself out on a date. Yeah, for some of you, you could be detached from your family. That's okay. But I definitely feel like you are, I'm not taking over, reversals, but call in your tribe. It's like as you release these energies out, because I don't know what it is about us millennials. If you're a millennial feeling like no new friends, that's bullshit. Okay. Sometimes it be those old friends that's keeping you back, keeping you from evolving and elevating. Okay. Pay attention to your circle. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Pay attention to your circle. For some of you, you're wondering why you haven't evolved. For some of you, you're wondering why you haven't evolved past your expectations. Be mindful of the company you keep. Yeah, trust your path. And what am I telling you about that? Just cleansing your energy. Deep replenish, cleansing your energy. For some of you, you are definitely being held back. You need to rest, retreat, take a step back. Yeah. Before you go on this path. And look at that portal. It's a portal right there. Thank you, Spirit. Listen, I'm learning every day. Every day I'm learning something new. Every day I'm experiencing something new. I'm learning another lesson, just like you all. We all have to do it, and it's okay. Now, when it comes to the other readings that I normally do, and have fun. Some of you have not been having fun. I can even speak for this. I'm so introverted that I'm okay I've always been that way, but I'm proud of myself. I've been getting out a lot more. Like I have certain friends that definitely get in my ass about this, getting out more, getting out that energy of just loving to be in the house. You have Spirit, divine orchestration, helpers of the subtle realm. Proud of you, saying set those boundaries. This is giving me that Queen of Swords. And speak your truth. Speak your truth. Okay? Longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. Oh my gosh. That's deep. So I do feel like for some of you, you may not realize it. You're gifted. And when you cross over to this portal, once you start reflecting and going through your phase, you're gonna definitely, for some of you, I'm hearing massage therapist. Massage is something about healing, like massage therapist. For some of you, you could be a reader, but it's definitely like esoteric knowledge, divination. Love and light, partnership and alliances, your own tribe. Okay? Your own spiritual tribe, your own support. Mona Leo, I love her. She's from Texas. I love Mona Leo. She's very talented to me. But not yet divine. She said, and it's, I think that's even in the Bible, how it says, Brittany, she's on here. I'll never forget when I first started my business. I first became a business owner. That was 2019. And well, I had a business since 2015. I incorporated it in 2019. And I'll never forget, I finally launched everything. I stopped playing with myself, like stopped sitting on my ass with the business because I was working my 9 to 5. And I was like, you know what? Let me pour into me. And I remember her saying to me, and I do appreciate that even till this day, her experience in bringing it to me and saying, listen, don't be upset or don't feel away if the people that you expected the support to come from. Hi, Goku. How are you? How are you, my love? And I'm sorry, Miss AC Jones. Hi. If the people that you expected, y'all got lip gloss. I'm sorry, on me. The people that you expected your support to come from, don't be upset about it. And I told her okay. And I understood exactly what she meant. And I thank her for saying it because I did not expect it. Now, I did get some support from friends and family, coworkers. You know where most of my support came from? Strangers. Even to this day. Strangers. So understand, I love you too. Do not expect, for some of you, I don't know why that came up, but I need you to know, just because you're taught that family is family does not mean you have to tolerate certain things. Understand, you can meet someone that will support you more than family, close ones that have known you, even would know your struggle and your situation. Because these will be people that I've supported or that would know my situation. And I'm working hard trying to build for myself. And I don't think it's personal. A lot of that could come from projection, But Mona Leo said, she had friends and family that they were there in the beginning, which is true. A lot of them were there in the beginning. And as it started to evolve and as she started to grow a little bit bigger, they started to kind of fall back and started making her feel like she was acting funny towards them because she didn't take them with her. And she's like, where do you think I am in this industry? Like, I'm still trying to pave the way for myself. Like, but I'm telling you, some people really look at it like that. And it's not personal. So stop feeling like you owe that to anybody. You know how much time and energy you put into something. You know who has been there and who has not. But pay attention to that now, because it's, for some of you, it's going to be a time when a lot of those people that weren't there, okay, a lot of them that weren't there are going to come in. Somebody's birthday is in May. There's emotional loss here. Here's that color blue again, resilience. Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay. Emotional loss. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's released that energy. Blue lace agate, even though I know this is just saying crystals, that's the download I received to think about a blue crystal. Get some blue lace agate. Okay. Blue lace agate. I know for blue lace agate, that can help you with communication. Okay. Someone's definitely crossing over. in the spiritual realm, there where it's going to be like, oh wow, you're avoiding negative people. They could see you as resilient. We have negative aliens. People don't know you anymore. And I feel like you don't know them either. You have people feeling lost without you in their energy. You're definitely a light worker. Star seed, probably giving me star seed energy. But I feel like you have people that either took advantage of you. Maybe you were trying to give them certain advice and they didn't want it. I know me and my friends joke about this, and I used to always give advice or help them. I'm sitting up at 6 from all night, literally on the internet, looking for vendors, doing this and doing that. And I used to share my resources. They're sleeping in their bed. You know, people who are serious about you, they're willing to invest in you. Okay. And it's not that you're gatekeeping. It's a difference from somebody purposely gatekeeping and someone that's putting in the work and somebody that's just expecting someone just to do the work for them. They'll never take you serious. They'll never take it serious. Yeah, you're going through a transformation. That blue lace agate, some of you need to speak up. For some of you, you could be public speakers or writing a book, telling your story. Someone could be a counselor. I'm saying mental conflict. You could help someone. Psychiatrist. It's something about mental health here. Planning, patience and planning. Okay. Your rewards are coming in recognition. Okay. But you need to be patient. Don't rush this and plan. I see paper on this. Plan to fail if you fail to plan. Okay. New beginnings. I love to see it. New beginnings are here. Suffering in silence. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is you speaking up, realizing that you're going through things. Someone could have been born 1992, 1993, 1995, 1997. Something about 2019. 29. Someone's birthday could be on the 29th. Someone's birthday could be on the 13th. Someone's birthday could be on the 5th. Someone could be 55, 56. 1955. Someone's birthday could be September 19th, February 19th, March 19th, March 13th, March 5th, March 10th, and March 7th. Someone's birthday could be June 3rd, June 5th, June 13th, June 19th, June 9th, June 2nd. Okay. 505, 319, 313, 713, 19, 18, 19, 19, 18. Oh, wow. Remember I said that duality, that tapping into your light and dark energy? There it is. Yeah, that's going to help you evolve into these new beginnings. It even comes with a different deck, just different wording. Some of y'all going through that dark night of the soul, you're being forced to face yourself and actually sit with yourself and understand you are a priority in your own life. When someone calls you, 710 I just saw, when someone calls you and you're currently going through your situations of healing and they're calling you, that's a distraction. It's not personal. You'll get back to them later. Do not. You don't even have to explain that. Move in silence. It is not your business to stop your journey and what you're doing and put what you got going on hold to take care of somebody else's stuff. Because how would they learn? The goal is for everyone to learn, to evolve and ascend and talk to God. Go to God. The same way you go to God, go to God. Go to God. When you get off from watching me, and you say to yourself, life is going to continue. Okay? I got this. It's going to be a time, my goal, and this is what God, when I pray for purpose, this is my job. This is my purpose. There is going to be a time collective where you're going to evolve and level up. You're going to evolve and level up. You're not going to need me. And that's okay. That's the goal. And I'm going to be so proud of you. I really am. That's the goal, to elevate, to evolve. September 19th, September 18th. What's at the bottom? Stargate and truth. Something about speaking here, the throat chakra and the truth. And I'm hearing tell the truth, shame the devil. Somebody could be trying to pay you to lie for them. Movement, choices, decisions. For some of you, this is like you telling somebody about their self. Your third eye chakra, yeah, your intuition's kicking in. Your intuition's kicking in. And some of y'all about to tell somebody about themselves. The universe is on your side. Yeah, because this person, they come in and they disrupt everything. You know that somebody that always, that's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. 616. 616, you know it's always that somebody, they're never happy. They're never happy. And they'll call you after they call someone else. And they'll be like, yeah, I called someone and they said this and that. Because they're waiting for that one person to tell them they're not wrong. Let them call somebody else then. Because they're after they get off the phone with you and drain your energy, guess what they're going to do? Call the next person. Some people, and it just is what it is. You have some people that throw pity parties. And it's not for you to throw anyone a pity party. Be that person. Like, I'm the type of person, don't call me if you're not ready to hear what I have to say. Because I'm going to really give you I'm going to stand back and listen. And I'm going to tell you the truth. And it's all because I love you. I care about you. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And that's one thing I could say I respect about my circle. Prosperity. For some of you, this is you. Okay, we are in fall. So whatever it was you were working on during the springtime and over the summertime, planting those seeds, this is whatever it is coming close for you to launch it. Somebody could live in Georgia because I see peaches there. Planting seeds, harvesting now. It's harvesting period. Definitely harvesting period. Some of you could be launching a business or starting something new, moving, jobs coming in. Yeah, passion ignites. You've been working on something. Somebody could like dolphins, whales, water sign. Yeah, things are balancing out for you now. Love to see it. I'm gonna stop because no bad cards have come out this deck. Thank you, God. Positive movement forward. This is you. Your ship sailing out, and listen, everybody can't go. And what I was gonna say, when you were, there's that portal again. When that period came where I was just sharing everything. I'm sitting up all night sharing things I worked hard on. People asking me where this came from, where I got this from. Just even giving people ideas. It came from the heart. But then I thought to myself, they ain't even start the daggone thing they asked me for advice for more. They took my vendors that I shared with them, and that's the only time. No, I'm not about to let nobody use me now. So I took, I'm gonna tell y'all, I took this spectacular class. And Master P got on the line. Like, it was like what is it called? Zoom. And he said, people are serious about you. They're okay with pain. Okay. Why, if you sat up at 4 a.m., up until 4 a.m., 6 a.m., working on your business, does it make sense to just give the information away? No, people are serious and interested and serious about themselves and serious about you. They're going to pay. Know your value. Because people will pay you no mind if you let them. And that's the truth. Some of y'all need to hear that. Know your value. And anybody trying to make you feel, creating sacral chakra. your sexual energy, your creative energy. You have been creating time travel, soul partnership, prosperity begins. There it is again. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. I love to see it. Spirit, can I get a few out of... Thank you. Let me get a few out of this deck. I wanted to pull from here the other day. I'm gonna do it now. Anybody trying to guilt trip you, or because if we don't live in anything in this day and time, people definitely have the audacity if you give it to them, and it's a lot of entitlement. Okay, so you have people that literally feel entitled to your energy, to your time, to what you've invested in, to what because I'm starting to hear that a lot. Gatekeeping. No, because if people are serious about you, they'll pay you. Something about a Capricorn here, Capricorn energy. Achieve. So, maybe in Capricorn season, something's like shifting here. If some of you are Capricorns, take it as it resonates. Sharon, yeah, you're healing. Activate. Solar flares. What is the collective? Need to know, Spirit. Clear, concise, and precise messages on divine Spirit. And you know what? New levels, new devils. I'm feeling like everything you just went through in this season, in the last season, in the season before that, God has really, without you even realizing it, preparing you for what is to come. And it's going to be beyond what you even expected, beyond what you even manifested for yourself, collective. So all the things you had to go through is preparing you, whether it was narcissist, whether it was heartbreak, whether it's because doors are going to close, but it's like for whatever it is you're manifesting, you have to have tough skin for whatever this is and be able to hold your composure and carry yourself a certain way. Ninth house, Sagittarius energy. Your ninth house placement, that's Jupiter energy. That is literally about luck, abundance, your prosperity, about philosophy. For some of you, it's like learning something. For some of you, it's about whatever this is, you might have to do a training for it. Let me see what Hearth is about. Something about the Olympics for some of you. And the reason I say that, this kind of like looks like the Olympics, or like it's like reminding me of the Olympics, but let me see what that's about. Page 80. Vista calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthily and give again another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home of the family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her center was never allowed to go out, and the fire of the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of the other gods. So, actions to take: evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matters as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another cause. What did I just say, collective? What did I just say? Do not stop what you're doing. That phone call, even. That can wait. Don't rush it. Move in silence. Work on you first. If you're no good to yourself, how can you be good to others? If you're no good to you first. That's like, I'm not even going to say that. That's a little too sensitive because I don't know. That's too much. That's like somebody smoking a cigarette, literally smoking a cigarette in someone's face, smoking a cigarette, and this is their third cigarette, trying to give somebody advice on why they should not. I mean, I get it, but it's one thing to say, don't be like me, right? But imagine that, judging somebody else. It's not a cigarette though, it's ganja, it's weed. And say, oh, you smoke weed, but they're sitting there throwing back a cigarette, and it's their third one. They smoke a pack a day. The pot called the kettle. So I'm saying you have to get yourself together first. You got to take care of you first before you can take care of others. And that's okay. Okay. So let me finish with that. Do not burn yourself up for anyone else's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. Okay. Because you got to always prioritize yourself. But like I said, that Jupiter energy. And so for some of you, Mars energy is Aries. And I'm not sure if that's Scorpio as well. I do believe it is Scorpio as well. But Mars energy is Aries for sure. So taking action. So it's time to do it now. So definitely tonight, manifesting that energy for yourself. Jupiter does talk about abundance. It's the ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces. So for some of you, it could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, or have that highly aspected in your chart. Let's see what Mars, because I'm almost for certain Mars is there we go, also Scorpio. Yep, ruler of Aries and Scorpios. So Mars urges you to take action, any action, but this can get you in trouble. Jump into motion, but stay in the driver's seat and think through the consequences of your move. So take your time as you move, as you're taking action, as you're planning. Be realistic expectations. Then Jupiter, let's go back to Jupiter. Think bigger. This scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, and philosophical way. Think globally. Bring in contributions from all around the world. Consider traveling physically or traveling with your senses by listening to music from a less familiar culture or tasting their food. Talk to people who grew up in a circumstance foreign to you and get their viewpoint. Okay, so even with that, for some of you, this could be about men. Speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed. Maybe you might be thinking about getting into row. Maybe you might be thinking about, being a massage therapist or doing makeup, doing hair, ask questions, start researching it. Or, if you know someone close to you that does do that, use discernment. But maybe some of you might be thinking about like doing a mentorship or taking up under like just philosophy or learning something new, stepping outside of the box. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, for some of you, it could be a Libra, Taurus energy, Venus, pouring that love into yourself and receiving love. And understand also, it's never comfortable to take that leap of faith because it's like sometimes that fear of the unknown can kick in. But how would you know if... Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Wow. Y'all know I'm a mom. She crawled in here and stepped on the mouse. I hope it didn't. Can y'all still hear me? As I was scrolling, I felt the heart tug to click this video, and wow, it's all I can say. Oh, thank you, my love. Well, welcome. Welcome in. Cosmic Healer, welcome in. I love your name. Welcome in. So where was I? It gets uncomfortable. The fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown. And I'm no different. It literally took me, I started my business 2015. It took me 2019 is when I finally said, you know what, let me go on down there and turn my business into an escort. And it took my boss at the time. I'll never forget. I told her, I said, I'm about to go down there and do this. I'm running down there real quick. I said, I don't know why. Haven't she said, I'll tell you what it is. It's the fear of success, because it's the fear of success kicking in. You know, that happens. Sometimes our worst enemy can be us ourselves. You know, we start thinking too logical. Instead of us, let's trust in our intuition, you know, that feeling goes out the way and then we're all in our head. So do it. Go for it. Life is short. What are we waiting on? Experience it. So it's time to go for it. And do it with love in your heart, pouring that love into your business. The same way you get up and pour that love and energy into somebody else's dreams, pour it into your own 10 times more, 1,000 times more. Because if you don't take that time pouring and investing in your own business, your own dreams, your own goals, you will spend the rest of your life helping somebody on theirs. And that's the truth. The number 46, the number 32, and the number 21. One more. Oh, two more. Conjunction and transit. I'm telling you, look at this card, y'all. That's like a recreation. You are evolving, ascending. And I'm going to bring this back up because I know I didn't finish it. I got distracted. So, people don't know you anymore. You seem so unfamiliar to those people that once knew you, but I do feel like you don't know them either anymore. Things you didn't pay attention to before just don't seem right. It's like once those rosy glasses come off, things you never paid attention to before you start to see very strong, to the point those rooms you once could sit in and laugh with your friends or family and just it starts feeling unfamiliar or just like the same thing. You want new, go for new. We're not placed on this earth just to sit in one place for the rest of our lives around the same individuals. And here it is 2 years from now, nothing's really changed. Living paycheck to paycheck. Nothing's changed. You're not traveling. Nothing's evolved. Nothing's ascended. Nothing. Gemini energy here. Oh, wow. Cross pollinate, bee energy. And if you know, you know. The Bee movie, what's that movie called? Watch the Bee movie, because I don't know why I just got a download when I seen this. The Bee movie. So cross pollinate. Without bees, flowers literally nothing, groceries, our fruits, vegetables, none of that, we wouldn't have it. We need bees. We need honeybees. We literally need honeybees. Very important key to the universe, to the environment. Very important. Something so small, a creation, God literally, in God's creation, if you think about the air, the water, you think about each animal, even animals and insects we have never even crossed paths with or even thought of to exist. Nothing on this earth was a mistake, and especially you. Thank you, Spirit. And I need you to understand that is literally what I mean. I've read this on here before. I'm going to read it again. Psalms chapter 4, verse 8. So I tell you, don't worry about the food or drinks you need to live, or about the clothes you need for your body. Life is more than food, and the body is more than clothes. Look at the birds in the air. They don't plant or harvest or store food in their barns, but your heavenly Father feeds them. And you know that you are worth more than those birds. So if you could think about a bee, something as small as a bee, us needing that, we need those. We need bees. We need you. I don't know who needed to hear that. We need you. You're needed. Even if people tried to make you feel like you weren't, or tried to outcast you, or make you feel like you didn't fit into their box. You're not I know I don't fit into a box. I don't fit into any box, any shape, any form. Even when I say, well, what's your religion? I never forget. This was even before my spiritual journey. What religion are you? I said, I don't have one. They said, you're a Christian? I said, no, I used to be, but no. You're atheist? No. No. Muslim? No. Stop trying to conform me to make yourself feel comfortable. No. So who do you believe in? I said, I pray every night. I pray before I wake up this morning. I pray, when I woke up before I even got out of the bed. But to make I guess, if you want to think of it this way, when people try to get you to conform or make you feel like what you're doing is wrong, collective, it is because what you do makes their mindset of how they were raised feel very uncomfortable. So the projection in them will make you feel like what you're doing is wrong or bad. But it's not that at all. It's just that, their fishbowl, that fish in that fishbowl of what they are believed taught, and they believe what you got going on challenges that for them. Or some of them might not like living in that fishbowl, but they fear being shunned, or they fear how other people will view them, and you just don't care about how other people view you. And for that, they do not like you for that. You're who you are and where you're going makes them very uncomfortable. I promise you that. So keep working on it. Oh, retrograde. We are literally in retrograde. Mercury retrograde. So it's something that you have to revisit. Something is coming back, whether it's a human being, a project, something. This is the time to go on and start cleaning out that storage space that's been sitting there for about 5 years. Okay. Cleaning out that garage, cleaning out that corner, uncluttering things so we don't have to repeat these cycles. Clearing out old energy, because energy is constant. It's gonna linger if it has not been closed out, the chapter. Sometimes you got to create that closure for yourself. That does not mean go backwards towards anybody. Don't call anybody. Don't do anything. If anybody calls you and they have unhealthy traits where it made you feel so uncomfortable, putting you in danger, don't do that. Sometimes you got to create that closure for yourselves. Wow, that's deep. I was born in a retrograde. It hit me different. I know it did, Crimson. Retrograde is no joke. I'm gonna try to find the link. I know it was a link that I used to have it on my website. When I repost my website, when I launch it again, I'm definitely gonna use that business again, where you could literally see what moon phase you were born in and what planetary placements were aligned around that time. And not just the moon phases, if there were like Mercury retrogrades, Jupiter retrogrades, like different things going on. I really enjoyed that app. The reason why, yeah, you're going towards your North Node, baby. I just saw it as I split the deck. You're getting clarity on that too. I love this. Moving out of your South Node, going into your North Node. I love this, collective. But literally, just you being you unapologetically makes others uncomfortable. People, that's just the world we live in. You gotta fit in some type of circle or some sort of box to make other people feel comfortable. And like, I know for sure I was never meant to work a 9 to 5 for anybody, and I wish I would have did it sooner instead of waiting until something tragic had to happen in my life to And then have my cousin literally say, well, what's next? And I said, I don't know. I guess I'm going to heal and go back. She said, no, you're not. You're going to finally say, forget this and go step into that business you've been putting on hold for the longest time while you're helping them. And everything you got going on is not appreciated. And I wish I would have did this sooner. I wish I would have did it sooner. And God was giving me the signs. But that fear, the fear just kept kicking in. The fear. Listen, channel, message from spirit, focus your energy, give a healing. So you're definitely healing. It's something about your energy. It's healing. Okay. People could come to you for a lot of advice, but I do feel like there is a partnership here for some of you. You could be getting engaged. For some of you, it's a connection here, though. We got the Two of Cups, Cancer energy channel. You could be getting downloads of this. For some of you, you can be currently in a relationship. Congratulations. I appreciate the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate the hearts. I appreciate the interactions, the comments. I really do. It does help. And don't forget to click the notification bell, subscribe so you can be notified when I do go live or post any other contents in the future, okay? What does the collective need to know? What advice do you have for the collective? Listen, I'm telling you, it's something about teachings, a community. Like, somebody wanted you to conform in the past. We got the Hierophant come out, Taurus energy. Somebody wanted you to, it's like conforming here. This could have been like for some of you, a church group. Maybe you were raised up in a church, and then when you started stepping into like that spiritual awakening, that make you feel like you were doing something wrong. Something like a partnership, like this could have been a connection. Y'all could have had different views when it came to like maybe they were religious and you were spiritual. And for some of you, this is about a marriage here. What? Okay. So we got the Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, Taurus again with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a completed cycle with the world. So we have Aries energy here with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like either you left someone out in the cold or this is what this was about. It's like leaving something out in the cold. Then we have the World here. Someone could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That was meant to happen. That was meant to happen. What if? It's like, what if? Somebody could be wondering, what if? And the reason I say that, we got F and the letter F and I, but IF, what if? Somebody could be wondering, what if? It's like somebody's stuck in the past. Thank you, Spirit. This is somebody you're at a distance from. This could be you or someone else, but you need to release that with the world here. Future and intentions. Focus on your intentions moving forward. So when you manifest, you need to make sure your intentions are straight to the point. Asking you shall receive. Don't just ask for the job. You got to give the universe, okay. And that's like somebody saying, I want to hit the lottery. And then they're like, well, I've been manifesting. That doesn't work. You're basically manifesting like abundance, money flow to come towards you. But the universe isn't, that's not how the universe works when you manifest. It's like, what are your plans with this money? Are you just manifesting money? Are you going to give back to the community? Are you going to give back to the universe? Are you going to use some of that to give back? Or you're going to use it so you can spend it on a Gucci bag? Surface level things. Are you going to, of course, you want to live better. You want to be able to be comfortable, live comfortably. But what are your intentions? What are your intentions with what you're manifesting? Are you manifesting realistic things? Because, you got to still put action behind everything you're manifesting. You got to work towards it with the Three of Pentacles. Well, that just flew out. Romance. Somebody could be, for some of you, not all of you, somebody, hey, oh my gosh, y'all are in here tonight. Hey, Seven, how are you, my love? Somebody could be manifesting you back, or this could be a new love coming in. For some of you, maybe you've been manifesting like a divine counterpart to come in. For some of you, you could already be with that person and not realize it. Being courted, treating yourself, falling in love. Healing energy is here though. Set solid goals. Make an action plan. Hold your vision. Remember I said fail to plan if you plan to fail. If you fail to plan ahead. Take your time and set those goals. Manifesting. Fire. That's deep. Enlighten. For some of you, you are enlightened to a situation, or this is you definitely on your spiritual awakening. Share insight. Show the way. Reach the pinnacle. Something is coming in and it's going to be prosperous. Fire. For some of you, you could be connected to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it's coming. I know Sagittarius is coming in, so it's coming soon in Sagittarius season, Aries season, or Leo season. And that is future, intentions, romance, enlightenment. What else? Divine, gift from God. See the future, devoted to spirit. Whoa, divine timing. That is straight on point. Listen, what am I telling you? Divine timing. You got to trust the universe. But do it now, coming soon. Cycles are ending, so new cycles can begin. Here it is. Release what no longer serves, collective. We're not trying to be stuck in the past. Let me get a few more. The Lovers in the reverse. This is you releasing. For some of you, if you think you were with your twin, you were with a false twin. Somebody collaborated with. This was a team. Somebody was working behind the scenes. Maybe that's something you didn't know. Yeah, this was a burden. You got to release the burden. What did not serve? Cut a cord cutting, definitely. Cord cutting. That spiritual bath, spiritual shower. Yeah, because you're going to be celebrating soon. It's like whatever is coming in for you, you're going to be celebrated. Something about the holidays as well with the Four of Wands. 11/11 is here. November the 11th, that's another portal. So it's something about this 11/11 portal. Okay. Okay, I like to see it. Okay. Something about self-esteem here too. You're loyal. You could be getting a job offer. We got the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy, job offer. Maybe 11/11. Check your email, call. Something's protected though. 11/11. Maybe some of you got an interview on 11/11. That's your son's birthday. Per Scorpio energy. Happy birthday to your son. I mean that. The problem is here, there's some type of doubtful energy though. Divine timing. Someone is not trusting enough. It's like, if you're going to worry, don't pray. If you're going to pray, don't worry. I love that. My dad's a Scorpio. I know so many Scorpios, and I have so much Scorpio in my chart. Yeah, it's like that's what's delaying this year. That's what's delaying things opening up. Release what no longer serves. Get out of that fear, and stop doubting that it's not coming in. Somebody's ignoring the calling. Like, it's like avoiding change, self-reflection, what needs to be worked on, self-reflecting within yourself. Who do you need to forgive and release? And also, yeah, because someone has not forget. It's like I'm not gonna say vengeful because I don't feel that. That's too deep. that's not the type of energy I'm getting. But it's like you haven't been able to heal from the past. Maybe someone broke your heart. We got the Lovers in the reverse. This is someone you're separated from. You need to release them. And in order to release them, you may need to just, I know that's hard to do. It is what it is, especially when you had, this was definitely a twin flame with the Lovers in the reverse. This is a fallen twin. And then we got 1111 with the Four of Wands. Somebody collaborate. I feel like someone went against this connection. It was like for some of you, could have been connected to a Capricorn. Some of you, Gemini and Aries, or you could be the sign. But I feel like somebody chose to walk away from this connection and they collaborated with someone else. Maybe this could be family, this could be friends, whatever. But some kind of way, it was like a collaboration here. They decided to build elsewhere. But you need to forgive so you can move on. And for some of you, if this is about a job or something you've been manifesting, coming in, moving forward, getting out of certain type of energy, it's like some doubtful energy here that's causing delays. And for some of you, with the Hierophant here, you still have someone in your energy that should not be in your energy, and they're causing a blockage, a delay. For some of you, need to slow down. Your hard work is paying off. A few more. All right. I said I wasn't going to go into that energy, but I got two scenarios. All right. So I heard the song, Do You Believe in Magic? Okay. You're manifesting, but it's like you're doubtful. For some of you, though, I know I say this, but you know what I'm about to say. This is like somebody doing like binding work or something, binding magic, things like that. But we're not going to give them that credit tonight. We're not doing that, because you are protected. That has come out throughout each spread I've done. You are protected. Divine is protecting you. You have spirit guides, angels protecting you. Okay. And whatever you have been doing thus far you have been protected, even if you don't see it that way. This is how powerful you are. Thank you, Spirit. Temperance energy comes out. You are protected. The Seven of Wands here. Stand in your ground. Stand in your ground. Keep manifesting. The Temperance here, Sagittarius energy with the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Believe. You got to believe in what you're asking for. Believe. You got to know. Listen, that mustard seed is a small seed, and that's your faith. That's as much as faith you need. Trust, I have no doubt. Too much proof. Okay, too much proof. Well, that may not be for you, Crimson. It's a collective. I believe you. I agree. Believe, magic. Accept what is. Trust your gut. Change your mind. Using your power. Charming person, unseen forces. Yeah, somebody could have had like a charm. It's like they use their charm. Now, for some of you, I just feel like whoever this person is that thought that they were bigger than the program. No, you're more powerful than whoever this is, because with the Temperance coming out, that's earth angel energy. That's you can alchemize energy. That's the ability to actually alchemize energy. Oh my gosh, as soon as I said that, listen. The Empress came out, opportunity and wisdom. The Empress came out. You are abundant. Your energy is abundant. You're creative. Everything you're working on. Listen, opportunities are here. Take a chance. Open to possibilities. Lucky break is coming. Wisdom, good advice. Course of study. Experience matters. Okay, so this is about a job for some of you. For some of you, this could be about school. For some of you, definitely a reader. The Empress with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. That's some powerful energy. That's very powerful. So you definitely need to be mindful. Power of the tongue, especially as a high priestess, as a high priestess, the empress with the high priestess, and the, oh wow, and the hierophant and the queen of wands is here. Yeah, be mindful the words you speak, even who you surround yourself with. If you're around messy energy, that's crazy. As I said, that's came out. If you're around messy energy, Aquarius energy with the seven of swords, stay away. Somebody could be trying to take something. Somebody is sneaky in your energy. That still reminds me of that protection. I'm going to try to, let me see, where is it? Because I want you to see this for some of you who are just coming in, because I'm thinking about this card. Be mindful of your circle, the company you keep. Don't tell nobody shit. Move in silence. Right now is very important for you to do that. Have that go to God, have that conversation, write it in your journal. Yeah, because doors are opening for you. You're avoiding a tower here. Wow. I need you to see this because here we go. And I'm going to put it side by side because you need to see this just to remind you of what I'm talking about. Be mindful of your circle here. Somebody trying to get away with something here. Throw your rocks, hide your hand. You got somebody in your circle that you just, and I feel like you know who this is. You just been playing stupid, maybe not. You're not, you know what I'm saying. I play dumb in a heartbeat. Who's this energy? What's the seven of swords? This could be an Aquarius, any sign. This is, you could be an Aquarius. Who's this energy? What's this energy about? You guys, look what came back out. This is about a connection. The two of cups with the seven of swords. This could be a Cancer or Aquarius. That is crazy. Somebody in regret with the five of cups at the bottom of the deck. Seven of swords came right back out. What else? Somebody trying to abandon a situation. They're trying to walk away quietly now. It's like somebody definitely trying to move on. I just feel like somebody trying to, yeah, the world comes back out in a different deck. The Hermit. Yeah, somebody literally, to me, they could either be shameful. That's why they have not come to you yet. Somebody cannot come to you. They cannot come to you. You could be a Gemini, a Cancer, you could be a Virgo, or this could be one of the signs. Any sign, to be honest, this is a general, but somebody can't come to you. You could have been wounded here. It's like something hurt you, or it's like, because we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, somebody could have a Sagittarius moon placement. But I do feel like with this energy coming out, something, it hurt you. You were wounded. You're healing from something. The wounded warrior. Yeah, the Magician. Somebody did not know how powerful you were, or you are. I just feel like somebody probably got away with this, and maybe in the past, but I just feel like whatever this is, somebody just did not know how spiritually high-ranking you was. Because the Ace of Pentacles is here, opportunities here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could have put a hold on some of your finances, opportunities coming in too, because you had to get some of these energies out of your circle, just out of your energy. That's why it's being put on hold. Because if you think about it this way, yeah, you need to, in this situation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in this situation, use a head over heart. Because, when you love somebody, that loyalty and that love you have for people, just that love you have for people sometimes, if they're in certain scenarios and people trying to take advantage of you, just the love you have for them, stuff you worked hard for, you just would just give the love you have for them, So it was meant for you to see whoever this energy was that was offering you, coming in like they were offering you a cup of love. because it was not real. Because what fell out after that Two of Cups was the Seven of Swords again. This person is two-faced. They could feel guilty about this, or I just feel like whoever this is, also the Nine of Swords in the reverse, that could talk about mental health issues. That's that mental conflict also that came out in that other card. This is definitely somebody of the past. The Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If somebody tried to have you stuck doing bonding work, I feel like they literally dug their own grave. We got the Eight of Swords with the Ten of Swords. This is somebody literally, they dug their own grave. They're stuck in the past. They're stagnant. Wherever they are, trying to figure out a way to abandon wherever they are, they willingly walk there and they're stuck there now. They're trying to sneak away with the Eight of Cups. That's their judgment. But I see the Ten of Pentacles here. So you're on your way to your Ten of Pentacles. Don't let nobody, if somebody already showed you their hand, collective, that's all you need to see. Fool is for, look at how much you've been through with certain individuals and how far you've come standing here is as we sit here today and communicate with each other. Think about everything you went through and every lesson you had to learn. I mean, if you're anything like me, all you got to do is show me one time. That's it for me. I'm too old for this shit. Show me. Hell, half the time you don't even got to show me. The moment I feel it, my intuition, yeah, something's getting something. Yeah, the sun in the reverse. This could be a Leo. You could be a Leo, but somebody is really into themselves. It's like somebody could have been trying to block your happiness. It's like seeing you happy just really bothered them. It was like, yeah, somebody was breadcrumbing you, honey, trying to bring chaos towards you. For some of you, a sacrifice. But opportunities, Ace of Wands here, the Star. Yeah, you left disappointed, but you're going towards abundance. Thank you. That's all you got to look at is thank you. Thank you for everything you showed me. Thank you for showing me who you really are and your intentions. Thank you. Bye. All right, let me see if I got any actually what I'm gonna do, let me pull out my dice and see if I could come out with some names, because I don't think I have enough here. Trust your intuition though with that High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Trust your intuition. High Priestess, the Two of Wands, about where you're going. Trust your intuition and do not fear nothing. Go wherever you're going and headed towards. It's going to be good. Trust your intuition. Don't dim your light for nobody. Do not dim your light for nobody. Somebody's name could be Diamond, Dime, Dimey. Somebody could have been telling fibs on you, fibbing energy. Somebody could like ribs. Somebody's name could be Romeo. Rome. All right, so if you're a smoker, if you know, mid, something was mid, like something about something being mid or midterms. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody needs to stop betting, bid. Something about your bed, like look under your bed. If you were looking for something, look under your bed. Yeah, bet. Stop betting. But it's something about your bed. Maybe you need to place a bowl of salt under your bed for protection when it comes to this magic. Wet something. Oh, okay. Something about somebody thinking about you at night. Wet. Or for some of you, this is That's, if you're thinking about a person and you know where I'm getting at, that is black magic. That is called sex magic. Don't do that. Okay? Something about the number 2. Some of your birthdays could be on the 2nd. Someone's name could be Tom. Someone's name could be Mott. Someone's name, something about a car toad. So be mindful of where you park your vehicle. For some of you, you need to get rid of something. Getting rid of something. Maybe this is a gift that you had. Getting rid of something. Now, okay, thank you, Spirit. For when it comes to bid, somebody wanting you, somebody might want somebody needs to do a bid, like a 2-year bid. Thank you, Spirit, like jail time. Somebody could have like a criminal background. Somebody might be trying to bribe a person. Yeah. Money bribes. Bride. Somebody's definitely going to be a bride. Okay. Somebody might be getting engaged. Congratulations. Marriage. Bride. All right, let's go a little bit further with this, because I know I didn't pull a lot of cards out. And then after I do this, I'm going to get some advice for you guys and pull an angel number. And then we're going to close it out because I don't want to keep y'all up too late. And then we'll talk about that white candle and manifesting. Someone's name could be Joe, Joanne. Someone needs to go jogging. Somebody could have plans to go jogging. Be mindful of your surroundings when you're going jogging. For some of you, it is about a job. Some of you will be getting a job offer. That's what's up. Congratulations. Keep manifesting. Stay prayed up and move in silence. Someone feels like a loser for what they did, how they did. They cannot come to you. Somebody feels like a loser. Something about Monday as well. Monday, Tuesday. Something's too late. Somebody could wonder if it's too late. Somebody took a long time. Whoever this was, they could have been posing. This is like somebody that was like in your energy, like posing to be you or something like that. Posing energy, like a doppelganger. Someone's name could be Monty. Someone was being greedy. Something about greed here. Someone's last name could be Reed. Someone's name could be Reggie. Someone could like the movie E.T. Someone, the answer is no. Somebody needs to do something now. Yeah, somebody gambles here because it keeps saying someone's betting on something. Something was a bet. Ew. All right. Be mindful. Protect your sexual energy for someone. Ew, that's disgusting. It's something about someone showing off someone's. This is not everyone for everyone. Somebody showing someone's pictures and like a numbers game. Showing off someone's pictures. Palm Springs. Palm Springs. Be mindful when you drive in the fog. Something about someone's dog. Someone could be looking for their dog. Someone wonders if you know something, like if you've seen something, you saw something for what it was. Somebody could be trying to ask you questions, but stay out of it. Somebody's trying to put someone in something. Something about drugs, smuggling. Stay out of that. Somebody trying to bid. Somebody trying to put someone in something, but something about someone either using or selling, or just someone you might know might have it in their car or put it in your car. Thank you, Spirit. And then that's what that tow was, getting your car towed, something that has nothing to do with you, planting something in your car. Listen, watch the company you keep. Somebody could like poetry. I feel like somebody that you were friends with or that you used to date is something about a spot, like whether it was a restaurant or like a place that you used to go to all the time. Someone's name could be Ron, Vaughn. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Okay, so this could be a rug bust. Get down. Be mindful of anybody inviting you anywhere. Also, okay? Listen, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Yeah, it says drugs, get down. So be mindful of like a, and then car is here still. So be mindful of like a raid. And it's literally, yep, a raid. Somebody needs to not leave their pan, like a pan on the oven unattended while cooking. Somebody could feel sluggish, like sleepy, very sleepy. Somebody could be calling someone a slut, saying that somebody like lives a double life. Something about a boat as well. You could be going like on a cruise for some of you. A boat. Someone could have a boat. Someone could like to, yeah, something about a cruise as well. Something about someone's pavement as well. Be mindful of when you're walking. So you know, like maybe the pavement isn't level. Somebody could be wearing heels and like injuring like a pavement, a wet pavement. Be mindful when you're like driving on a pavement, backing out. Make sure you're looking behind you. Yeah, pavement. Wear your seatbelt. That's here, belt. Pavement, the pavement. All right, y'all. We'll do this again next time. Somebody thinks you're a fool, or somebody made a foolish decision. That's confirmation. Somebody made a foolish decision. Someone is not happy. They feel like it's like they're sour about the way. Yeah, they're sour about how things are going for them, and they're just like watching you, like angry face, sour. All right, we're gonna move on, y'all. Transformation. Oh my goodness. I'm good, my love. How are you? I love The Get Down, though. Has anybody ever watched that movie, The Get Down, on Netflix? That was one of my favorite shows. I was so mad they canceled it. The Get Down. But I'm gonna listen to that Sunshine Band and The Get Down. Happy belated birthday, Transformation Queen. Oh my gosh. Happy solar return. Happy solar return. I hope you enjoyed your day. Wow, your birthday is literally on the same day as my father-in-law. That's deep. I love that. Yeah, I remember now because I said we're twins. Mine is 11:30. Yeah, we got the same numbers. I remember now. Yeah, 11:30. Yeah, now I remember. See, now it's gonna be easy for me to remember your birthday. Our numbers are the same. What advice do you have for the collective? Bring in the joy, guys. Whoa, that was a lot. Ooh, I'll take them though. Call on your angels. There is always a solution. Connect with your divine teacher and protect your spirit. Yeah. Setting boundaries, protecting yourself. Yeah, you are protected. But I still want you to, even though you know that, remember what I said, November is when our spirit guides, like our ancestors, not spirit guides, but our ancestors. It's just the month of rest for ancestors, right? Still be mindful of your altar, fresh flowers. And see, that's crazy. I'm seeing flowers here. But for some of you, you could need like evil eye bracelets, protection, amulets. Somebody could like rainbows. There's something about butterflies here as well. Gardening. Somebody is about to show you their hand, but you are an alchemist. Definitely an alchemist. Somebody needs to cleanse their crystals. During the next full moon, cleanse your crystals, please. Manifesting. So definitely while you manifest, when you manifest, it is very important. Ask and you shall receive. Manifest good things into your life. Manifest that business. Manifest elevation, abundance. Make this about you. Releasing energy what no longer serves. Release it and cut the cord, divine spirit. Make your intentions clear. Make this about you. Don't think. Release what no longer serves. Don't wish nothing bad on nobody ever. Okay? We're high vibration. We move forward. The goal is for us to elevate. And if they do that, that's a them problem. Okay? But collective, what we do here, we're on our healing journey so we can evolve. Okay? So be very intentional while you manifest. Things are reshaping. I believe that was the last reading, the number that came out. Listen, 555, change and transformation. Security, this is going to bring stability to you. Security, you are protected. 808, who sings that song 808? Who sings that song? It's a song. It's called 808. I think it was like Left Eye's group. It's called 808. Hold on. Black. Their name is Black, but it's not spelled Black. It's Blique. Listen to that song 808. Something went back to somebody. Something went back to somebody. That's the truth. Abundance 888. A lot of angel numbers came out. Keep going. Listen, there's those eyes. Listen, definitely listen. Look at these eyes. God will make your enemies your footstool. Somebody's watching, but that's all they can do. They can't come to you. They don't know how. They know they did wrong. Be optimistic. Be hopeful. Surround yourself around positive energy, collective. Keep moving forward. Keep working on things for yourself. 555, change and transformation. Okay. 808, security. 44, stability. There's something, this is you speaking up, telling, like, the truth is here, speaking up. For some of you, you're definitely a speaker. Okay. You could be a truth teller. You could be a seer. 99888, abundance. Okay. 3003, inspiration. I love this. And then we have 202, perseverance. Okay. And then let me go on and let's talk about this candle. So all you need is a piece of paper. You just grab a piece of paper. Y'all, I'm always writing. I even listen. Slow down. Isn't that crazy? Slow down. This was a dream. I had a dream. Slow down. So I'm just showing y'all. So if y'all need to rewind this, okay? So get your pen, get your paper. And I want you to actually 2 pieces of paper, which you're going to release everything you plan to release. You're releasing out of your energy, 1 piece of paper, okay? With that one that you are releasing, you're going to burn that in a safe place. Take it outside, burn it, or do it in your sink with the water running. So you release what no longer serves. Put the Bible scripture on there, Psalms 31, Psalms 98, okay? Write it down on there, Psalms 38, and actually open up your Bible, write it down, okay? And then what you plan to release. What no longer serves, both seen and unseen, known and unknown. With love and light, I release this out of my energy. And then this is where you need to self-reflect. I release the energy of procrastination. I release the energy of laziness, things that you would like to release while you sit back and you think of everything that you need to correct for yourself so you can move forward. Write it on that paper. Release it. Okay? Fold it up. Burn it. Run the water. Burn it. Release it. Take your shower. Now, when it comes to manifesting, you're going to manifest everything into your life that you see good. I am and speak, I see. So you're going to write, I see. I know. I am. I feel. I see. I know. I am. I feel. Okay. I see, I know, I am, I feel. I see abundance coming to me. I know abundance is coming to me. I am beautiful. I am creative. I am protected. I am healthy inside and out. I am able. I am grateful. I feel happy. I feel surrounded by love and protection. I feel appreciated. I know I am appreciated. I see my future and the future is bright. This is where you're going to go ahead and do those affirmations. Now, after you do the affirmations, then you're going to manifest that abundance into your life. And you're going to keep those manifestations, write them in your journal, but date it. And then after that, don't worry about it. But what you will do on that next page is start writing how you can get these things. If you're manifesting a business, how can you get these things? If you're trying to pay off your bills, your debts, anything you need to do to get that house, how can you get these things? What debts do you need to pay off? How can you fix your credit score? How can you do these things? You got to save money. So if you work and you make a certain amount of money, 7%. What's 7% of your paycheck? And I know times it's hard. I know. I get it. We are literally, you might as well say we're in the middle of a recession, the way this economy is. But I can guarantee you, think about what that money that you get your nails done, cut back. Stop getting your nails done. Go to the store, get some polish. How important is that house? How important is that car you're trying to get? You can cut back for a little bit, and I know as women we like to look nice, but it's for a bigger mission, like it's a bigger purpose. God helps those who helps themselves. And it's just being honest with yourself. If you think about how much, and nails are not cheap, think about how much you spend on your nails. If you put that up, don't touch it. Think about when you get paid, put up that 7%, don't touch it. And I'm not telling you go broke. No, don't put all your money into it, right? Pay your bills, but first take out 7%, pay your bills. Then whatever you have left, every now and then, yeah, you might want to treat yourself. But what's more important, I promise you, once you get to where you're trying to go, you can always treat yourself later. But when you drive in there or your bills are paid off and you're this much closer to getting your house, or that you want to get that, what is it called, that loan for your house, and they're telling you, well, your credit score is too low, your debt to income ratio is too, and you want to correct those things, they literally will give you the steps of what you need to get there. And stop saying I can't get it or I can't do it. Say, how can I get it? Stop saying I can't do this. Yes, you can. You got to stop talking like that. You got to say, how can I get it? How can I get it? And stop. I don't care if it's your closest friend. Stop telling everybody something like what you're working on. Stop. You got to stop that. You got to stop, because it's not personal. We're human. You can expect people to people. God gave you the vision. It wasn't no conference call. You got to keep that in mind. When you tell him, when you in your house, you like, hey, I'm sending, what's your address? Be like, what you need for? I'm sending out invitations. I want you to come to it. And then you say, oh, this is my house foreman. You be like, when were you going? When were you? A house? You bought a house? Yep. Bought a house. Or, yep, got a car. Just work on it. Get it. Work on that book. What are the things you need to do to get the book done? Like to get it published, and how much goes into it? Tariffs are high. So you got to keep that in mind, and you don't want to overspend. You want to make sure you're getting your money back plus, shipping. You don't want most of your money to go into shipping and products. And then it's like you're getting $2 back after everything you put. You want to make sure you're getting your money back. You want to make sure, you can survive and actually live comfortably in years from now. Whatever your plans and goals are, right? Take your time, put on some calming music, and start working on it. Because this year is almost gone, y'all. This year is literally, it just came and went. I feel like the summer just came and we're already in Christmas. We done skipped Thanksgiving. No offense. They don't even show Thanksgiving commercials anymore. Straight to Christmas. You go in Walmart, you go in these stores, it's Christmas stuff out already. People already started putting up their Christmas trees. So Look at it this way. It's time to start planning now, and actually let's work on it. That's the next thing we're going to do. Start working on it. Start working on these things for yourself. And don't tell nobody, but don't stop what you got going on and what you're doing for anybody else and what they got going on, because I can promise you this, they will not, and they are not going to stop and do it for you. They will always put themselves first, and that's what I want you to do, collective. Put yourself first. You are a priority. 111 talks about, and that's my favorite number, y'all. I had to get up here and read for y'all. Intuition, discernment, blessings, protection. Okay. Wow, this was a nice reading though. And like this candle. Okay, so while you're manifesting, so that's the thing. You're going to take what you're releasing, and you're going to basically, go in a safe space, please, safe. Please go somewhere safe. Even if you got to go outside, light your candle, burn it. Say, God, I give this to you to handle. I trust that you're going to handle it. I release it. Okay? White candle, light it. Confirmation, trust God. And once you light it, release it. Put it somewhere safe. Don't burn your hand. Don't do it in your house. Now, I have done it in my house where it's like I have the water running in the downstairs kitchen sink. Water running. So while it burns, after you burn it, put it in a pot and then have the water running. So when it burns, you can run the water over it. Okay? Because I want y'all to be safe. Okay? If you have a grill, do it in the grill. If you have a fire pit, do it in the fire pit. But when you're manifesting, I need you to do it in your journal, because 10 years from now, let's not even give it. Let's give ourselves a 4-year plan. Okay, 4-year plan. You're going to go back to that journal and you're like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. And don't just stop there. Write your dreams, your experiences when you start seeing signs and synchronicities, okay? So this was nice. My goal is to definitely share with you guys like different things I work on. And I just appreciate you all, supporting me. I appreciate y'all supporting me. I remember when I first started, and what I do love right now is that when I see transformation coming here, when I see certain fit crimson, Nora's not here, but when I see Nora coming here, even when I see, just Brittany coming here, when I see CJ coming here, who's all in here? Oh my gosh, I cannot forget about, okay, so Cosmic is new, but everybody welcome in Cosmic, getting to know you. But when I see Seven coming here, it's just, that connection is built. So what I do appreciate, thank you God, that y'all were here from the beginning. And as y'all are able to watch me grow and grow and grow. And I just really, that is something that is so humbling. And I'm thankful for, because, I really appreciate that. I do. Because I was nervous. I was just like, oh my gosh. I always try to look at like my first video and see, from the first video and just how I work my way up. And it's just a difference. And I'm very thankful to God. Now, thank y'all, because y'all support me. And everybody else that's on here supporting me, but I love that y'all come on here and y'all communicate. Y'all definitely are not afraid to share your story when y'all can relate, email me and everything. I will always respond to y'all, always. And if I don't do it because I don't see it right then and there, when I see it, I always respond to y'all, because the goal is that we elevate and ascend so we can evolve together. Okay, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. Don't forget, white candle 7. If you have a what time is it? Marley, get in the bed. It is 1:51. Good night. Take the earmuffs off. Put the tablet up. Go lay down. Okay. Y'all, I'm about to put my daughter to bed. She's listening to music with earmuffs on. I cannot. Yes, see the world. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Cosmic. Yes, welcome in. And also, I believe I saw you before, Miss AC Jones. I believe I saw you before, but welcome back in, Miss AC Jones. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Let me see, because I wasn't really looking at the comments. I have no doubt. I love y'all. Let me send y'all some hearts too. And what did I say I was going to what did I say I was going to share with you guys? I believe I said it was 808. I said that 808. It was a link I wanted to post for you guys. I can't remember. I'm gonna put it in the community when I come back too. I can't think right now. I'm gonna try to put her to sleep. But you guys have a great evening. Get you plenty of rest. Okay. Love you guys so much. Once again, happy birthday, Scorpios. CJ just had his birthday. It's Delcor just had his birthday. Transformation, happy birthday again, my love. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm getting tired now. I'm about to put my daughter to sleep though. And I'm gonna end it. So bye, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Marley.